Good morning. I call to order the September 3rd, 2019 meeting of the Saline County Board of Commissioners. Will the clerk please call the roll?
Commissioner Shadwick, Commissioner Sparks,
Here.
Commissioner Vidrickson,
Here.
Commissioner Weiss,
Here.
Commissioner White.
Here.
I'd like for you to please stand, join me in a flag salute, followed by a moment of silence. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. We now move to the public forum portion of our meeting where citizens may speak on county government, usually limited to 3 minutes, and pertaining to items that are not on today's agenda.
I'm Gerald Gillespie. Just very quickly, we had promised you earlier to get you some signed, the forms we'd given you for those of us citizens interested in the jail expansion issue. Just wanted to let you know that we just passed that on with signatures to Hannah, so you can get copies of that. So
Thank you.
appreciate that.
Okay. Appreciate it. Anyone else wish to speak? Seeing none, I'll bring it back to the commission for regular business. Item number 1.
Approve agenda for public forum as presented.
Mr. Chairman, I move we approve the agenda for the public forum as presented.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded that we approve today's agenda for the public forum as presented. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion does carry. We'll move on to item number 2.
Approval of county commission minutes for August 27, 2019.
Mr. Chairman, I move we accept the county commission minutes of August 27th, 2019 as presented.
Second.
Been moved and seconded that we accept the county commission minutes of August 27th, 2019 as presented. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. The motion carries. Item number 3.
Proclamation declaring September as National Recovery Month with Don Green, Director of Pathfinder Services, of Central Kansas Foundation.
Good morning, Mr. Green.
I'm Don Green, Director of Pathfinder Services at CKF Addictions Treatment. And I'd like you to join the Voices of Recovery. And the theme this year is Together We Are Strong, National Recovery Month. Mental and substance use disorders affect all communities nationwide, but commitment and support people with these disorders can achieve healthy lifestyles and lead rewarding lives in recovery. By seeking help, people who experience mental and substance use disorders can embark on a new path toward improved health and overall wellness. The focus of National Recovery Month this September is to celebrate their journey with the theme, Join the Voices of Recovery. Together we are stronger. Recovery Month spreads the message that behavioral health is essential to health and one's overall wellness, and the prevention works, treatment is effective, and people do recover. The impact on mental and substance use disorders is apparent in our local community. An estimated 43.6 million people in the United States are affected by these conditions. Through Recovery Month, people become more aware and are able to recognize the signs of mental and substance use disorders, which can lead more people into needed treatment. Managing the effects of these conditions can help people achieve healthy lifestyles, both physically and emotionally. The Recovery Month observance continues to work to improve the lives of those affected by mental and substance use disorders by raising awareness to these diseases and educating communities about the prevention and treatment and recovery resources that are available. For the above reasons, I am asking the citizens of Saline County to join me in celebrating September as National Recovery Month.
Okay, are there any activities associated with this?
Yes, sir, there is. We're having our second annual Run for Recovery. It's a 5K and 1 mile fun run, September 14th at 8 o'clock at our new office at 617 East Elm Street in Saline, Kansas. Registration is $20 for 18 and under, $30 for 19 and up. We have kept the registration deadline open on our website, and it is a really good time. Also, following the run, a day of free fun for the whole family as we celebrate National Recovery Month, September 14th from 11:30 to 3 o'clock at 617 East Elm, Saline, Kansas. We'll have free live music, free activities for the kids, and we'll have the band we're going to have is the Lou Brown Band from Wichita, Kansas. We're going to have a dunk tank to raise a little extra money. We're going to have a balloon artist. We're going to have a bounce house. We're going to have face painting by Color Me Crazy. We'll also have a silent auction and raffle tickets to give away great prizes. Please come and join us. We got 300 hamburgers and about 100 hot dogs to eat, and we're going to have free food and celebrate recovery. Please come and join us.
Sounds like a busy time.
Yeah.
We appreciate the Central Kansas Foundation, and it's amazing that they're coming to us now because in our efforts to reduce the population in our county jail, I mean, this is a very important process, and CKF is a very important part of this process. So thank you for doing that.
Thank you.
Thank you, Don.
This time I would entertain a motion.
Mr. Chairman, I move we declare September 2019 as National Recovery Month. Second motion.
It's been moved and seconded that we declare September 2019 as National Recovery Month. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, same sign. The motion does carry. If you want to come forward, Mr. Green, I have a signed proclamation for you. There you go. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Commissioners.
Appreciate it.
Thank you, Don.
Thanks so much.
We're having a dunk tank. We're looking for a volunteer.
It's not tall enough. I
okay.
stay out walking.
Checking.
Just, if I was ready, huh?
Might be a bottomless
We might be able
bottomless
to
one.
raise a little extra money a little bit.
Okay, all right.
Thank you all so
You
much.
betcha. Thanks.
Okay, at this time, with today's abbreviated agenda, we've taken the liberty of moving the administrator's update into the live portion of our meeting. So at this time, we'll move on to item number 4.
County Administrator's Update with Hannah Stambaugh, Interim County Administrator.
Good morning and welcome, Hannah.
Good morning, Commissioners. So what I'm going to do is report on just some of the things that have happened in the last week or so, and then some important dates that are upcoming. For those that are not aware, but we are very excited, Don Meyer Road, if you remember, that is one of the culvert box areas that was significantly damaged by floodwaters back in that May and June timeframe. It was reopened Friday afternoon. Staff and all of our contractors worked extremely hard to fast-track this project to get it back open, which I know is much appreciated by several of our citizens. Last week, Emergency Management, in partnership with the Department of Homeland Security, held a active shooter workshop out at Webster Conference Center on the 28th of August. We had over 130 participants from private business and industry, healthcare, education, nonprofit organizations that came to learn more about the development and implementation of emergency plans for their facilities. Very well received event. It took some sponsorships from some of those private business and industries to help us make that event possible, but was very well attended and very much appreciated by those attendees. Just as a reminder, so tomorrow on September the 4th, department heads will be meeting to hear a presentation from the Harvey County Court Administrator in regards to their ransomware attack that they had. This will help our staff be able to learn just a little bit more of their lessons learned and how it was that they dealt with that particular event, as well as what actions they took to bring their continuity of operations plans into play. Just as a reminder, staff enrollment for open enrollment for insurance is going to be held on Friday, September the 13th. We had some significant savings that we were able to obtain with changing our pharmacy benefit manager from Optum Rx to CVS Caremark. With that, we were able to implement a 4-tier insurance plan for our employees that offers 2 additional tiers of employee spouse and employee plus children. So our plan year begins October 1st, and I know that our staff is really excited to have those 2 additional opportunities. This is something that came out last week and maybe something that commissioners would be interested in being involved in. The City of Gypsum is going to be holding a public open house on the 24th of September in regards to updates and changes to their floodplain mapping. I know that you guys are all aware of the flooding that occurred on the July 4th, so this is definitely a hot topic item for them. This is going to be the same process that the city of Saline and Saline County went through about a couple of years ago into changing those FEMA floodplain maps. So this is a meeting that is specifically for the residents of Gypsum, but if you're interested at all, that is a public open house so that you can learn as to what the process is. And then just last to report, and I know it's not on your piece of paper, but to give you an update in regards to the architectural and engineering firm Trainer. The sheriff and I both received a message early this morning, and we have set the date of September 11th to do our initial meeting with Trainer to figure out a roadmap moving forward in regards to the scheduling of those workshops, and then also a review of their contract. So, subject to any questions that you guys have, that is all I have for the administrator's report.
Questions of the administrator?
Just a quick thought process. I mean, when you said Heston was coming here or talk about Harvey County, that they're up here on your first situation here with the emergency management and the partnership of active shooter, did they come up and speak at that at all with their active shooting here a few years ago down there?
They did not.
Okay, I was just curious.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
they did not.
All right, thanks.
Are there any other announcements or other business to come before the commission? I will announce that we will be adjourning the meeting, and then we will reorganize upstairs in room 217 for an executive session. There is not expected to be any activity come out of that executive session, so I would entertain a motion for adjournment.
So moved.
Second.
Been moved and seconded that we adjourn today's meeting. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. We're adjourned.
I love these. You're good. Thank you.
We're off.